Alright, so we're going to talk about how to set up tank mixes for liquid product control, particularly with proprietary liquid product control. So for instance, if we had a liquid system on an early riser planter, or pre-ISO sprayers, or for instance AccuControl or IntelliRate. So in order to set up a tank mix, we need to go to Toolbox and Product. And then the first thing we need to do is set up all of our products that are going to go into our tank mix. So we do that by touching the product name up here, and we're going to select New to create a new product. So first, like I said, we're going to create all of our products that go into our mix. So of course, typically when we're spraying, we're always going to have water as part of our mixture. So we'll put in water. We want our product form to be liquid. Usage we can keep as generic. You can also choose herbicide or pesticide if that's what your tank mix is going to be for. And then the application rates, we don't necessarily have to populate these for products that are going into a tank mix. You can if you like. But I'm just going to leave these alone for now. So we've created one product that's going to go into our mix. We'll now create another one. So let's go ahead and say ATZ for atrazine. Product form is going to be liquid. Usage is going to be herbicide. And then let's put one more product into our mixture. Again, product form is liquid, and this is an herbicide. Okay, so now we've created three products that'll go into the mixture: Lumax, atrazine, and water. Now we're going to actually create our tank mix, our product mix. So we'll select New. We can call this whatever we want. You could call it tank. We could call it herbicide. I'm just going to call it pre. We'll pretend this is a pre-emerge mixture. Liquid usage, we'll put in herbicide. Okay. And then we can put in our default app rate, max and mins if you so choose. But the big thing to pay attention to, we have to scroll down, see where it says mixture here. Currently the selection is no. We need to change that to yes. Now we see a couple more things pop up for us. Number of products. Remember, we created 3 products for our mixture, so we're going to change this to 3. And then we can assign our different products that are going to go into that tank mix. So our atrazine, our Lumax, and our water. Notice I have the amount of product in the mixture. So right now my mix type is %. So I would say, okay, what percentage of my tank mix is atrazine, what percentage is Lumax, what percentage is water. Another really simple way to do this is to actually choose formula rather than %. So say you were working with a tank that is 1,000 gallons. You can then just punch in how much of that tank is going to be atrazine, how much is going to be Lumax, and how much is going to be water. And then the proportion of product in that mixture will then be calculated and tracked appropriately. And we can change our units as well. So we can go from gallons to ounces, pints, quarts, etc. And that's how you create a tank mix for proprietary liquid product application. Okay, so we've created this tank mix. We can use it, but say for instance you created this tank mix, you sprayed let's say approximately 100 acres, and then you needed to change the ratio of products in the tank mix. So say that the amount of atrazine going into your tank mix is now going to go from 20 gallons to 10, for instance. So all your product ratios are going to change. If you were to do that, change that ratio, not only will it apply to all the acres that you spray from this moment on, but that would also apply to those 100 acres that you sprayed previously. So what we would want to do, rather than adjust this mixture on the fly, you would want to actually create a new tank mix. So we were using pre, we're going to change our ratios of products, so we'll just call this pre 2 for simplicity. And then we can assign the products to this new mixture. And then adjust the amount of product that's going in appropriately. So say our atrazine, we're now going to have 10 gallons in the tank of it rather than 20. And then we'll change the amount of water to reflect. So now we've created a new tank mix with those new product ratios that we can assign to our control channels, and they'll be tracked accordingly. And that would avoid any issue with your previously applied acres with the product ratios being changed